In this video, I'm going to look at the third problem from Purdue's 2014 high school programming competition, and it's the twins problem. And in this problem, you're going to be given a number of test cases, and then on each line, you're going to be reading in the age and height of one person, the age and height of a second person, all that information separated by commas and spaces, and then for no apparent reason, if the age and heights match, they must be twins. I'm not quite sure that sounds like a valid way to detect if two people are twins, but we'll go with it. If they happen to be twins, we say that they get in for free, otherwise they don't get in for free. All right, so to code this, we're going to need a scanner object like normal. And because we're going to be reading in integers, nextInt sounds like a good idea. The thing that bothers me is that there's commas too that we have to avoid, so I'm just going to use the next line command over and over again. So int our number of test cases is going to be the parsed version of the next line we could read in from the scanner. So we read in the line as a string, convert it to an integer. Now I'm going to have a loop that runs the correct number of times to model our tests. And then I'm going to read in a line from the scanner. And then I'm going to split it into its individual components by using the split function. And I'm splitting around commas followed by spaces. So after that, I should have four things. Those four things are going to be the four strings that represent the numbers that represent the information about the whoever these are, the people who want to get in for free. So I could do one of two things here. I could convert these to being numbers, or I could just leave them as strings, and it's probably just as easy to convert them to numbers as leave them as strings, so I'm going to convert them to numbers. So the first age is the parsed version of the 0th value in the split array. Actually, I called it split. And then the height will be the integer version of what's in position 1 in the array. Then if I do the same thing for age 2 and height 2, I can grab what's at position 2 and 3 in the array. And now it really boils down to, is age 1 equal to age 2? And is it also true that height 1 is equal to height 2? So if that's the case, well, clearly we must be twins. See if I can type this in correctly. Otherwise, we must not be twins. And that pretty much should be it. It's a good idea to test this, so I'm going to run a couple test cases. The ones they give us are like this one. Yep, they're not free. How about this one? They are free. Not free. Not free. Yay, we've probably done it correctly. Just one last ending note. I didn't really have to convert these strings to be integers. I could have just compared if the strings themselves were equal. Just make sure if you're going to compare strings, you use the dot equals command. But besides that, this is pretty much the whole problem.